Hello, and welcome to today's final Job Jungle topic. How do you ask for a promotion? First, make sure to do some research. Ensure that you are ready for the additional duties and responsibilities of your desired position. Next, you will want to ask yourself and reflect on your current performance. Are you coming to work late? Are you getting your designated tasks completed on time? Do you have a bad attitude? How well do you work with your coworkers and superiors? It's important to honestly reflect on all these questions before you approach your supervisor. Based on your answers to the questions, it's time to schedule a meeting with your supervisor. Even if you are not where you'd like to be, opening yourself up to receive the feedback directly from your supervisor will show goodwill. Or, on the flip side, if you feel you are exceeding at all levels in your current position, it's a great time to have that meeting. As you prepare for this meeting, create a list of your current job responsibilities. Using the job description is a great starting point to determine the minimum requirements and what you have done to go above and beyond in your role. Another great conversation point is to prepare a short explanation highlighting why now is a good time to take on a new role. Take time to thoughtfully prepare this statement. Don't use time as a reference. For example, the wrong way to approach this conversation is to say, I have been here a year. I deserve this promotion. A better approach would be to say something like, thank you for taking the time to mentor me in my current role. Because of your great leadership, I feel that I'm ready to officially take on a leadership position. Over the last 6 months, I have taken on X, Y, Z, and I feel all of these projects were accomplished on time and with no errors. These projects prepared me for some of the everyday tasks I've seen you complete on a regular basis. If you feel that I am ready, I would love to take the next step in my career. Taking the time to explain and highlight what you have done to earn the position will allow your supervisor to truly understand the reasons why you feel you are ready. Some managers may not be aware of all of the tasks you take on and how much of an asset you really are. Make sure you stay positive and highlight all of the ways your supervisor has helped you grow by trusting you to take on big and small projects or run the day-to-day of the business. It's always best to approach the conversation open and ready to hear the word no. This conversation can open your eyes to current and past performance that you may or may not be aware of. Whatever the answer, ask your supervisor to create a development plan with some timeframes associated with each goal. This development plan can include education or certification requirements. It can also include additional projects or responsibilities. If your supervisor is at a loss, maybe you can make some suggestions of things you can do in your current role to step up. Sometimes you can receive the information during these meetings, and sometimes you can lead. Just adjust to your supervisor and try to be receptive to any and all suggestions. Remember, at all times, be professional. Be open to the feedback. Be grateful. Be receptive to criticism. This is important because sometimes you may disagree with what your supervisor is telling you. This is your opportunity to learn about any obstacles or perceptions that may be standing in the way of your next step with the organization. It's also a great way to ask for more responsibility to help assist your supervisor in making the decision when a position is available or during that meeting. Whatever the outcome of the conversation, thank your supervisor for their time and implement all suggestions as quickly as possible. Once you have acted upon and moved forward on your development plan, schedule regular meetings with your supervisor to assess your progress on each step of your development plan. Another tough conversation to have is asking for a raise. Everything I mentioned in this video applies also to asking for a raise. The only difference is in the preparation. You'll want to look at the pay rate for your position in your area. Just because you feel that you should be paid more doesn't mean that that's what your position pays in your market. You definitely want to highlight your benefit to the company without insinuating an ultimatum. Just talk about what you have done and what you will continue to do, and use the salary research to back up your request. At all times, remain positive and create a plan if that raise is not an option at this time. Most companies will give you a raise on an annual basis, but if yours does not, feel free to ask when you can expect an increase or how the company determines someone is ready for an increase. Okay, that concludes our final Job Jungle topic. I hope everyone has the best of luck in their career search. Thank you for all of your participation in Career Month and facing the Job Jungle with me.